video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Valhalla. How are each and every one of you doing on this kick-ass Taco Tuesday? Greetings, one and all. Jeff Franklin, good morning. Yodam Darkstar, good morning, sir. Chris Persia, hail, brother. Jedi Bill, 797, and Samantha Joe and Purple Valkyrie are here. The Valkyries are here. Lori Roberts, the Destructor, is here, ladies and gentlemen. And she was henceforth named the Destructor because of Mexican Iron Man, because she came in with a hammer, boom, and got Mexican Iron Man. Mountains of Elysium, good morning. Bird of Prey 5, Cuplaw Bird, the Jester of Sin, good morning. Project Storytime, good morning, sir. How is everyone doing out there this morning? It is going to be one hell of a ride, because you know when I talk about the rat and what the rat is doing, it's immediate demonetization. They're like, nope, can't talk about the rat. Anything about the rat, you're immediately demonetized on your video. They don't want anything. They don't want anything said about that damn rat and his cheese, do they? Do they? You can't talk about shit. You can't bring it up. You can't even say the name anymore, because they are so prickly about everything going their way. They just can't handle it. They can't take the criticism. Well, guess what, rat? Mulan sucked. What you're doing to Gina Carano, it sucked, because it's the same mob running around, running their mouths about all kinds of shit, preaching to the masses, saying you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't comment about this, you can't have an opinion about this, that are going after Gina Carano now. And Duck Fisney, they damn straight, Purple Valkyrie. Damn straight. Duck Fisney. Because it's their fault all this shit is going on in the first place. The same people that were drinking green booby milk are now going after Gina Carano. And why? Why? Because she has an opinion. Mulan release leads to 68% spike in Disney Plus app downloads. This is their morning headline. Bullshit. Downloads. Downloads. Not subscriptions. Not subscriptions. See, that way they can cover their ass. They can cover their ass. You know what? That movie, I don't even want to recognize that movie exists. It's such bullshit. It is such utter bullshit. What's even more bullshit is what they have done to Gina Carano. They have sold her out. They have thrown her under the bus, all because a woman has an opinion. All because a woman has an opinion. That Trinoculus P, they have a problem with actual strong women who think for themselves. Damn right. You are correct, sir. Mr. CCDB, morning, y'all. Just want to drop by and see you later. I'm driving back to the mountains where I belong. 114 degrees. Weather does not suit this poor boy. Brother, I hope you have an excellent ride back. You take care. You drive safe. And don't take any shit, because I know you won't. Oh, shit. Guys, they just don't want you. They don't want anybody saying anything. They don't want anybody saying anything that's going to go against their bullshit narrative. They do not want strong women standing up and speaking their mind. All they want is the little token women they put up on their 7 columns of diversity inclusion. That's all they want, is their tokens. We saw it in Star Wars. Who is a token in Star Wars? Who do they use as tokens in Star Wars? The very people they say they're trying to promote and uplift. That's right. Philip A. Demick. Damn straight. Damn straight. In Project Storytime, you take it easy, brother. Hang out in lurk mode. I will keep the fires burning bright and hot in Valhalla. Damn straight. And why? Why are they doing this? Because they only want their narrative. That's it. They only want their narrative. They don't want anybody else's narrative. They don't want you seeing anything else. They want their narrative, and anyone that speaks out against that narrative, bad. They want to cancel them. How many messages did I see the other day going against Gina Carano? Oh, well, the only way The Mandalorian season 2 can be better than season 1 is if you fire Gina Carano and kill off her character. Really? Really? That's where we're going with this. The only way to fix it is to fire her and get rid of her character. And that right there was a moment of silence for all the dumbasses that think that's going to work. Gina has been standing up on her own and fighting, and Disney's nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. When you stand up and you speak your mind, and they suddenly want to cancel you, they suddenly want to get rid of you, it's because they're afraid. You don't go out and say you want to silence people unless you're afraid. You don't go out and say that you want to get rid of people. You want them removed. You want them exiled for speaking their mind. A lot of things in this world you can do to simply speak your mind. If that's scary to you, I feel fucking sorry for you. If you feel like people need to be removed, exiled, and silenced because they speak their mind, oh shit. I feel really fucking sorry for you, because you know what? This shit's coming to an end. All this horse shit is coming to an end because you have shown your true colors. You have shown your true colors, Disney. And you're afraid. Star Wars didn't quite work out for you, did it? Mulan sure as shit not working out for you, is it? What's all that ass kissing done for you, Disney? What's it done? It's made you look weak. You've taken a knee. You're drinking your own green booby milk. And it shows. You're weak, Disney. And supporting someone like Gina, well, that could have made you strong. But you're so up your own ass that you can't see that. You're so up woke culture's ass that you can't see that. And I feel sorry. I do. I feel sorry because you used to be something special, the land of magic and enchantment. And now look at you. You're the land of the 7 pillars, of the 7 fathers, of the 7 mothers, of the 7 sons, and the 7 daughters, and the 7 kings, and the 7 skies, and blah, 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 blah. All you care about anymore is diversity and inclusion. That's all you fucking care about anymore is diversity and inclusion. And when I see people stand up and speak their mind and say, no, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to let you make me afraid. Those are the people I'll support. The people speaking their mind. The people standing up and saying, no, I'm going to be honest about my opinion. Whether it's positive, whether it's negative, I am going to be honest about my opinion. And I am not going to let you stop me. Because that's all you're trying to do, Disney, is stop people from having opinions. You're trying to stop people from sharing those opinions. And what has it made you look? Like I said, it's made you look weak. Got a little article here. Mandalorian star Gina Carano issues call to open up your businesses and churches as U.S. enters 6 months of lockdowns. The Mandalorian star Gina Carano has issued a call for business and churches to reopen in order to support the many Americans suffering from the negative side effects of the ongoing virus related to lockdowns. You go, girl. On September 5th, Carano called on business owners and religious leaders to open up your businesses and churches with whatever regulations you want to, because that is your right. And criticize the narrative that the virus knows the difference between a protest or praise and worship. And right there's your tweet. As the United States enters its 6th month of ongoing lockdown procedures, the actress observed that the world is open, but no one is allowed to work. Why would you want to be afraid to let her say this? And Psycho Dwarf 9 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much, brother. And Scope.
There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
And Psycho Dwarf 9 says Rome trembles when one man says, no, I won't. Damn straight. They also had another saying, Psychodorf. And that saying was when the ram hit the wall. And what that means is once it's on, it's on. There is no holding back. There is no bullshit. Once it's on, it's on. Working is a right you as an American have, Carano asserted. It gives us purpose, focus, pride, and most importantly, a way to support the ones we love. God, why would you try and silence this woman, Disney? You have got a strong, kick-ass female that is a co-star in one of your biggest shows on Disney Plus, and you're trying to silence her. You've got your little Disney mob running around talking 9 kinds of smack to this person. Why would you try and silence her? Carano also pointed to the negative psychological side effects of the ongoing lockdowns have had on Americans and noted that people are dropping like flies from depression, yes, and other things. Enough already, Carano concluded. The former MMA actress previously garnered attention on social media after she was accused of isms for merely posting a famous historical photo that showed a German citizen refusing to give the salute, we all know, due to the photo's depiction, of those guys, Yahtzees. Carano refused to capitulate to the mob and pushed back against the wave of harassment being directed towards her by critical race and social justice theorists. And there's your problem, folks. This shit right here. You know what? When people like this run their mouths, I just want to turn around and be like, do you know y'all are the freaking problem? Do you know you're the problem? By asserting that these people are not educators, they are cowards and bullies. And that is where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. I am so sick and tired of these people. I'm so sick and tired of these people. They don't have any realization of what they do. They don't have any idea what they are doing. And NB Geek, let's talk with the $10 super chat. Thank you so very much, NB Geek. And he says the elites say we support diversity as long as you do not have a different opinion or views that conflict with the overlords. Damn straight, brother. We did not back down, and now they blinked. Skull Valhalla forever. Damn straight, brother. And skull!
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy, that's a dollar bill!
All you have done, Disney, is let the hate mob try and eat someone that works for you for no other reason than having an opinion. You want to preach to us about strong female characters. You want to preach to us about strong female actresses. Where are you, Disney? Where are you when one of your own is being attacked? I'll tell you where you are. You're at fucking home roasting marshmallows, watching the show because she's not one of you. You're at home chilling like the rat villain you are because she doesn't have your talking points. See, that's the problem. Unless you're a little clone, unless you're a little talking point, unless you're a little mouse saying all the shit all the other little mouse are saying, you're not worthy. You need to be run out of the industry. You're not worthy. You need to be fired. You need to be let go. You need to be removed. Why? All because you don't have the exact same bullet point list of talking points. That's all it's about. When I see people talking about removing someone from anything, what is always the common denominator? You don't think like I think you should. You don't say what I need you to say. You're too negative. You're not positive. Well, last time I looked, we have freedom of fucking speech, ladies and gentlemen. Every type of diversity except diversity of talk. Boom! Thank you, Purple Valkyrie. And that's the way it is. That's the bottom line. I almost said it. They can't take someone thinking differently. Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you, do not go down that road ever. When you start talking about removing people, canceling people, making way for others, any of that horse shit, take a good long look at what you're doing. Take a good long look at the road you're traveling down. And sure as shit, stop and listen to the bullshit that is coming out of your mouth. We do not support shit like that. And we never will. You don't silence people because you don't like their message. You don't silence people because you think they're too negative. You don't run a campaign to remove someone because you don't like the way they think. And yes, Mark the Infinitely Tired, I did have a good long rant on Twitter about this. I did. Because anyone that wants to remove someone because of the way they think, no, we don't do that. We don't put up with that. And we sure as shit stand up against it. And speaking of standing up for something, I've got a little ad I'd like to show you. I'm going to start running these on my uploads. I figured I shared a little bit of it with Bill on his suit this morning, but I'll throw this out there for you guys to see it. So it may be a little loud. I think I need to work on the volume a little bit, but I wanted it loud. So here you go. Valhalla, what is your profession? If you want to help support Mornings of Mischief, come check out our Teespring store. The link is in the description. We have one of the best Teespring stores on YouTube. Come check us out right now. And that also includes the new Glorious Fleeting Except in Valhalla. Because why? Because we're going to stand up to anyone that wants to remove someone. Anyone that comes out and preaches about removing people, we are going to stand up against that. Fuck that. I will not stand by and watch as someone demands removal of people just because of the way they think, just because of the talking points they have, just because they are out there each and every day saying, no, I'm not going to put up with this shit. Yeah, and Trinoculus P, yes, their farce is female. They're going to use that. There's always something. There is always something. Yes, gesture of sin. I thought the force is female. Practice what you preach, Disney. It's not. It's not. It's just a way for them to get attention and say, look at us. We're trying to lead the pack. Well, they're leading the pack of woke, hateful bullshit. That is what they're leading. Oh, I would laugh my ass off, Cobalt and Pudgy. I would laugh my ass off. Loki, for 3 decades, America has been messaged into being lemmings. Frag that. Now, fuck that. If you want to stand up and say something, stand up and say it. That was my first mission on YouTube. If you want to stand up and say something, by God, get on your microphone and do it. Don't let anything stop you, especially yourself. If you think, man, I don't really think anybody's going to listen to me. I don't think anybody is ever going to care about my opinion. Fuck all of that. Get on YouTube and do it. We give a shit. This community is here to stand up and say, no, this shit ain't happening. This shit ain't happening. We're not going to be silenced. We're not going to be walked off. We're not going to be sent silently into the night. Hell no. We will stand up. We will stand in the shield wall and we will fight for our right to speak our opinions. And if anyone has a problem with that, they can kiss my fat white ass because I'm going to do it anyway. Whether that's Disney, whether that's anybody. You tell me I need to either get with you or take a walk? No. You tell me to change my tune or make room for someone who thinks more like you? Oh, hell no. I don't think so. Loki doesn't play that. Nobody should play that. No one needs to listen to that giant pile of horse shit come out of anybody's mouth. We all have a right to speak our opinion. And if anybody tries to make you feel ashamed of that, fuck them. If anybody tries to silence you, tell them to kiss your white ass or whatever color it is. We don't put up with that. MB Geek, let's talk Loki. Frack these overlords. We do not take a knee, and they are now scared. They really thought they were going to make us quiet. They cannot believe we did not shut down. No, they didn't. They are playing a woke game. That's all they're doing. And they've doubled down like the SJWs do over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, we're leading the pack with our seven columns of, oh, kiss my ass. You're not leading shit. You're leading yourselves down to a bonfire, and you're going to burn yourselves at the stake. Can you believe that? Could you believe building the pyre that's going to burn you alive? Because that's exactly what they are doing. That is exactly what they are doing. The Humble Grumbler. Good morning, Humble Grumbler. Talking about our differences and finding common ground is the basis upon which our society was founded. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not saying either you're with us or we're going to shut you down. We're going to silence you. You need to leave and make room for someone else. That is not how we do things. That is not how we work. And if you want to sit there and you want to preach all of this to the masses, guess what? That shit's over. It is coming to an end. Disney learned their lesson. They are learning their lesson every day. Every time some shit show like Mulan comes out and they get thrown in the gutter because it sucks. Oh, I'm so horrible for saying that. I should just leave because I was negative about a movie. Oh, no. And then you can kiss my ass too. Anyone that tells you you can't say something, anyone that tells you you have to follow this, anyone that tells you that you're either with us or with them, oh, that's extremism, isn't it? That's part of the problem, isn't it? Not the solution, is it? I really hope they get it one day. I don't think they will, but I really do hope they get it one day. You can be so extreme that it doesn't matter what you believe at the end of the day, because you refuse to see a side of things. You're just lost. You're deaf, dumb, and blind. And you chose to be. I'm not gonna sit here and preach. I know someone said that. Preach it, Loki. I'm not preaching. I'm just fucking telling it like it is. I'm telling it like I see it. That's all we can do, is tell it like we see it. Gina Carano is telling it like she sees it. And what does she get for it? She gets slammed for it. She gets canceled. They try and cancel her ass for it. What do we get, Valhalla? We get some negative views, and the pussies can't even come and chat. Isn't that funny how that works? You want to throw out that negativity is bad, and you can't do this, and you can't do that, or we're going to shut you down. Kind of funny how that works. kind of funny that they want to preach to you about all this shit, and it's rules for thee, not for me. Because that's the way they see it. Project Storytime. But Loki, being negative on YouTube is just going for hate clicks. Always remember, glory is fleeting. Out of touch. Thank you, Josh. I will always remember that. I will always remember that. And it's because of you that that shirt's up in Teespring right now, sitting there. I think I made like $100 off that yesterday. I was so psyched. I was like, holy shit. I've never made that much in one day on Teespring. And why? Why? Because glory is fleeting, except in Valhalla. Purple Valkyrie, don't you just love it when they say you should be ashamed? That's right, of your own opinion. You should be ashamed of the way you do things. You should be ashamed of the way you think. You should be ashamed that you gave your opinion. It's like that bitch in Game of Thrones. Shame! Ding, 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 ding. You know how fucking asinine all that was? You know how stupid all that was? And Latino slant, Gina is our champ, man. Hell yes, she is. Hell yes, she is. I stand with Gina Carano. I stand with her because she has the right to give her opinion. Even if it was an opinion I didn't like, she has the right to give her opinion. She has the right to stand up and say, hey, this is the way I see it. I'm glad Gina stood up and took a stand. And if they kill her off, if they kill her character off, then it just goes to show you how afraid they are, how worried they are about people speaking their minds. And by God, I hope it sends everyone in the fandom into overdrive and more people stand up and speak their mind and speak their opinion. Because that's what we need. The more voices that are sounding out and unafraid of giving their opinion, the less power they have. And Adega Outlaw, the doctor of destruction, says, you said the key words, Purple, you should be. That is one of their missions, to tell you, us, what we should be. It is a threat when we stand on our own merits. The doctor is in, folks. I couldn't have put it better myself. Adega Outlaw. Mark Dimpley tired, sad, but she'll be joining Jeremy Renner being blacklisted from Hollywood. Hollywood needs to go. Something else needs to come up and take its place. There's a lot of studios opening up in Georgia right now. Maybe they'll be good, maybe they won't, but Hollywood needs to fucking go. Hollywood needs to check itself because they are being judge, jury, and executioner in the public. In the public showing for who is allowed and who is not. Who is acceptable, who is not. If you want to do that, you know what? I guess you can do that. But at the end of the day, you all are the ones who are going to be judged in the court of public opinion, not them. Because you've gotten away with this shit for far too long. You're being called out on it. And we're not going to stand by and just ignore it. We're not going to stand by and watch you remove person after person just because they don't see things your way, Disney. How many of you want to just remove someone for their opinion? How many of you? If you think removing someone from their job, from their life, from their existence is a giant pile of bullshit, throw one in the chat. Throw one in the chat because I know what the answer is. I know what the answer is. You can't just remove people because they don't see things your way. You can't just exile someone from their life because they don't have your fucking talking points. You can't remove channels from YouTube because you don't like what they have to say. It's that simple. It's that simple. You can't do it. And if you think you can, well, I sure as shit have a surprise for you. I don't like this person. I want to cancel them. I want to get rid of them. Bring it on! Bring it on, because I know it's not going to be a straight up fight. I know you're not going to come at me from the front. It's going to be little pinpricks in the back over and over and over again. And you know what? By all means, keep up your shit. Because you can't face me head on. You can't face the fandom head on. You can't face your own inadequacies head on. And Fender on Fire with a $5 super sticker. Keep it up. The pair just dun 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 dun. I see that and I'm like, oh yeah, I got the Rocky music going. See him, climbing the stairs. They want to get rid of you. They want to get rid of your opinion. If you are not their little talking points, they don't give a fuck about you. And Gina is someone they do not give a shit about. I think Gina Carano is great. I loved her in Deadpool. I really enjoyed her in The Mandalorian. Oh, yes, and Fender of Fire. You know what? Since you did that workout sticker, here you go, brother. Godzilla Scope! Thank you so much, Fender of Fire. And the Jester of Sin, we need to become like Hydra. Remove or cancel one of us and two more rise up in its place. Keep those fires burning forever. Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra! Jester of Sin. Gina is marriage material. Jitsi Lemons. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes. Gina reads and knows the facts about the adverse effects of this lockdown on people. Check out the CDC date. Don't lie. That's right. Latino slant. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes. Captain Shrek, Loki, there is someone who wants to get rid of me. Am I going down? No. Hell no, Cap. Hell no. We don't go down. We don't go and take a knee. You can come at me from every direction possible, but I know you won't come at me from the front. I know. Because you don't do things like that. When you threaten cancel culture, when you threaten removal, they're not going to come at you from the front. So be ready. And Bad Steven Seagal beat up Alex Kurtzman says, I go down, but only if she asks. Sorry, had to. Oh, I get it, Steven Seagal. I get it. Sometimes they don't have to ask. Loki's Mornings of Mischief just saw an article. A kid was suspended from virtual school for having a Nerf gun during class. This is how woke culture works. Virtual school. Oh, really? virtual school. It's just over, Chris Persia. It's just over. The time has come. The time has come to say enough is enough. This is bullshit. This is over. This is done with. We're not doing this. We're not fucking letting them do this to another person. And we sure as shit aren't going to let them do it to Gina Carano. Where is their 7 columns of inclusion now? They want to throw it out there in corporate calls.
I'd like to tell you about our 7 columns of bullshit and woke crap that we have to simply kiss the asses of people that we think are important, ladies and gentlemen. We have these in place. They are the most revolutionary points of ass kissing we have ever tried to have happen, because, you know, we want to look woke as fuck. That's what we want. We want to look woke. We want to kiss ass. We want to drink that wonderful green booby milk. Because, you know, we are revolutionary. We are leading the charge. We are Disney, and we are leading the charge of diversity and inclusion, because, you know, we haven't been laid in like 10 years. Yeah, ever since all of this started, we just haven't gotten any, because, you know, and if we can't get any, why should anyone else get any? Why should anyone else, you know, have the opportunity? So we're just gonna fuck it up for everybody, because we're Disney. You know, we're gonna shake our finger at you, and we're gonna point, and we're gonna say, shame on you. Shame on you, Stone Loki. Shame on you for having an opinion. Shame on you for thinking you can get away with this. Shame on you for speaking your mind, because you are negative. You're just negative. You're a negative Nancy, Stone Loki. You should be removed. You shouldn't be able to say anything.
Well, you know what I have to say about that? You can kiss my fat white ass. If anybody is still there, give me 1 second, folks. I was so pissed off, so angry about this shit this morning that I forgot a promise I made to a very, very special friend. And he is going to come up here and he's going to tell you all about an event that he brought to my attention. And if he is still there in the wings, I totally spaced on this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I threw out the outro. I was so fired up and I mic dropped and I was just completely zoned into this. Welcome, Polly from Latino Slant. Thank you so much for actually saying something, dude, because I was so pissed about this when I saw this shit that I was just like, I have to go on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, and burn the fucking house down. And I totally forgot about you, brother.
You know what, man? Good morning, and you got me fired up. I was like, yeah, let's burn this shit down. And then the closing credit that you threw the closing credits on, I was like, oh, I thought I was coming on. Let me see.
So what do you got coming up, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here, let me put this. Yeah. Yeah. So first of all, so dude, big props to Gina, and loved your rant. I've loved Gina for, being a martial artist. I've loved Gina since she was in Strike Force, man, and she's always just been her own person, man.
Yeah,
And,
she has.
Just really quick about her and what she's saying. I've been saying this from the get-go, from the start of this, especially when all these riots and protests has happened. It's like, the best thing we can do for these young Black and Latino men is give them a job. Like, why aren't we working? I haven't stopped working. My dad hasn't stopped working. We can't afford to stop working.
That's right.
This is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit, man. And Gina's just pointing that out. It just gives people meaning. It's called work. That's what humans do. Activity. We're not supposed to be put, left in a shell every day, man, to rot. It does. You know what it does to our mental health, and the CDC. It's up there, guys. If you go to the CDC, what this period from April to June has done to our mental health, is done to our anxiety, depression. It's really driving a lot of people to suicide. And that's all she was stating is facts.
Yep.
That's it, brother. And
they want to remove you. They want to remove you for speaking the truth, for standing up and saying how it is. That's the last thing they want.
Yeah, man. And it's she's a champ, dude, and that's what champs do. That's what champs do. So, we got to support her in every way we can. Everyone, retweet everything she's saying, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. And I read some of the articles coming out against her. These writers, if I can call them writers, it's like, you guys are lucky you've always written from your laptop. You don't have to be out in the real world slinging it physically like most people do, breaking their backs for their family. So shut up.
Yeah,
just shut up. No one wants to hear that bullshit. And so yeah, you got me fired up, dude. I love you, man. I love you, man.
Thank you, brother.
You badass. So,
so are you. Paulie's got a great channel, guys. If you do not know about Latino Slant, check it out. I'm getting your link right now, brother.
Thanks, man. So, I always quote Emiliano Zapata, who was a general about 100 years ago, the Mexican Revolution. He said, "It's better to live on your feet than to die on your knees."
That's right.
And I say that all the time, man. All the time, except for Fat Steven Seagal, who likes to, bend the knee, but that's for a different situation. So
yeah. He's
much respect, Fat Steven. But so on Latino Slant, man, we have a real, some real great shows. You've been on one. We always have a good diversity of opinions from different Latinos, man. But we cover a lot of pop culture. We cover a lot of the same shit that the fandom loves. And this Thursday night at 8 p.m. Pacific, we're starting a X-Files watch party. And once a week, we're gonna put it on the Discord, and for people to watch with me, and Mads Mama Bear will be the co-host.
Oh,
We're
hell
going,
yeah. I love Mads.
yeah, yeah. So so what we'll do is we'll watch in real time the episode, which is about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then we'll talk for about 15 minutes afterwards, breaking down every episode, giving trivia, facts, and quotes about X-Files. So if you've never got into the show, and I've always wanted to, start with us. We're going to go with the pilot season 1. Why we're doing this, September 10th, 1993 is when X-Files first aired, man, 27 years ago. Isn't that nuts? So, so yeah, and I really appreciate you, man, for letting me come on. I really want to hype it up.
Mexican Iron Man, what are you doing, brother? You just hit Jeff Franklin. Jeff Franklin, I am coming to save you from a butt banning by Mexican Iron Man. You were not
Oh,
banned
shit.
for anything. Mexican Iron Man, quit butt banning people. That's like the third time.
What is he doing?
Oh, dude, he's got his phone out and he banned Jeff Franklin from the
Oh, yeah, I see
channel.
that. I see that. Yeah, message deleted.
Oh shit! Yeah, message deleted, and he was hidden. Jeff Franklin, I am coming. I'm coming to save you, brother. God, Mexican Iron Man, we love you, brother. Franklin was unhidden by Captain Trek. Thank you, Captain Trek.
I got to give Mexican Iron Man another slot on the show where it's not just like we had like 10 guests with him. He really deserves his own time slot on the Latino slant. He's hilarious. He's too much, man. So yeah, that's what we're doing, man. You know, besides our regularly besides a lot of the stuff that we do on the channel, we're gonna start X-Files, hype it up. If anyone's ever wanted to get into it, do it with us once a week, watching from season 1. Like I was telling you, it's 27 years ago anniversary that the first X-Files ever aired. I think the first 4 seasons are pretty much perfect television. A lot of these writers and producers went on to create Breaking Bad, Supernatural, Fringe. A lot of these, you know, the X-Files has had such a lasting effect on pop culture. Still does. It still does.
Yeah, and who can forget one of the greatest villains of all time, the Smoking Man, aka Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what's great about the pilot is that he's in it at the very he's in it for one scene and then at the end, and he never says a word.
Nope.
And Scully's like looking at him while she's being interviewed.
Yeah, because he's just sitting there smoking and like in the shadows, you know, a big smoky haze all around him, and you see him with his ashtray, and yeah.
And there's some great trivia that will you know, drop before and after each show. So, you know, I just wanted any fans of Loki, any fans of sci-fi, to come watch this, you know, and celebrate with us, bro.
Hell yes.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh, dude, I am so sorry. I again, man, it's like I get in that mode, and I'm like, I just, you know, it's Hulk smash, Loki smash.
Dude, man, you got me going, man. You got me going, man. I'm telling you, man. And when anyone tries to shit on Gina in that way, no way, man. She's been pure. She's been 100% for years, man. That's just you know, yeah, man. So there's no apologies needed, bro. No apologies needed. And I thank you for your time on this, man. And just you know, thank you for being you. And one more time, congratulations on all the new subs. And
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you so much. Guys, check out Latino Slant. I've got his link in the description. X-Files, the anniversary, on the anniversary of the day it aired, September 10th. That is in 2 days, so that will be a Thursday. What time?
Pacific, we're going to start at 8 p.m. and we'll wait about 5-10 minutes to get a little crowd, and then we'll start viewing. We'll send everyone the Discord link, and you can watch on Discord with us, or you can watch it on Hulu at the same time with us.
Hell yeah, brother. And I will be there on Thursday night. Because I love the X-Files. I love the Smoking Man. He's one of my favorite villains of all time. Because you standing there in the shadows smoking, a giant haze of smoke around you, and you're like, it's perfect.
Well, and then he gradually becomes such a big looming figure in Mulder's life, and he's fantastic, man. That actor, and then there's Jerry Hardin, who plays Deep Throat, who Mulder connects with in the first couple episodes. Man, there's always a lot to unfold. Just with that first episode, where they called the city where they went to go on their first case, Bellflower in Oregon. Chris Carter, the creator, named it after the city he was from, Bellflower here in LA, South LA. And Carter was a big Dodger fan, so hence Vin Scully, the broadcaster, he gave it to Dana Scully as her last name. There's just such great trivia, man, such great connections. But what's great about the pilot, it establishes that mysterious connection between Mulder and Scully, and it just grows. It's just this unique love affair that they had for the truth and eventually for each other. So it's just so good, man. Yeah, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time, man. We're gonna have fun. Love for you to join us, Loki. That'd be cool, man.
Well, yeah, I will be there in chat, brother. I cannot wait. I love the X-Files. And one more time, guys, I'm going to throw out a link for Latino Slant. This will be on Thursday at 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific Coast time. And we have do you want to do a skull with me?
I'd love to.
All right. Hell yeah. Mexican Iron Man, in support of Iron Man Mexicano, is ready to donate his naked body to and then support of Gina. Just let me know where I should have FedEx deliver myself to. As soon as I find that out, Mexican Iron Man, I will let you know. And we're going to give you a big one. Skull!
There it is! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Thank you so very much, Mexican Iron Man, for keeping the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Thank you, brother. And guys, remember the link is in chat. Latino Slant, Thursday, 10 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Pacific. And thank you, brother, for being here.
Oh, thank you, man, for being Loki. And I listen to you in your morning show practically every morning during the week. And then the Valkyries, they're here. Sammy Joe and Purple Valkyrie. I believe at the end of the month they're going to be co-hosts on the Latino Slant with me.
Nice,
Boom!
Nice. Hell yes, Valkyries. Hell yeah.
We worked it out as far as all the timing. We got like 3 different time. What do you call it?
Yeah,
time zones.
Time zones. You've got Britain, you've got Central, and you've got West Coast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love their shows. And congratulations to them. They got a nice bump.
Yes, they did.
They know they're Vikings, man. And I'm a huge Vikings TV show fan.
Oh, so am I. Of course, I'm Loki. He builds boats for Ragnar.
Loki. Builds boats for Ragnar. What a great actor. That guy's such a great actor.
Skarsgård.
He's a Skarsgård, right?
Yeah, he's a Skarsgård. It's Gustav Skarsgård.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm a huge Travis Flamel fan.
Flamel, yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, Ragnar.
And I follow. Honestly, between me and you, I follow Catherine Winnick on Instagram,
Oh, hell yes. Yes. You want to talk about a strong female
Mm.
and a strong female actress that knows her shit. This woman's a bodyguard, for God's sakes.
Man, they don't know, we were just doing a deep dive on Cobra Kai as well, which has Daniel LaRusso's daughters are becoming a great female character there. Hollywood doesn't know strong female characters. It's you the examples you give. That's like they're outside of the Hollywood industrial complex. So it's like, well, these people are just out of their minds.
Well, and they have to pay for that too, because Netflix turned them down. They straight up turned them down. They had no faith in Cobra Kai, and now they're paying big money for Cobra Kai.
Well, and I couldn't be happier for Macho and Zabka. What's his name? William Zabra.
Really, yeah.
They stuck to their guns, man, and they're executive producers. God bless them, man. And that's Disney. If we could say that dirty name, there's the blueprint on how you treat your heroes and your legends.
That's right.
Oh God.
That's how you treat your heroes and your legends, folks.
Yeah, man. But just thank you so much, man.
Oh, no problem, brother. Thank you for coming up here, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love your show. I love your panels. You guys are great. Absolutely great.
Oh, and this week on our Latino Slant show, we're gonna do a deep dive into 1992 Rage Against the Machines album and El Mariachi.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I love Rage Against the Machine, dude.
I mean, they're one of those bands where whatever your politics are, you always love that band.
Yep.
Even though they're incredibly political with their lyrics, people on the right, the middle, and the left, they just love Rage.
Yep.
And, and that first album is so pure, man. It's so pure. So yeah, we're gonna go track by track with Culture Casino is gonna be our guest this week. So we love being busy, man. I love being busy. I'm gonna be besides this that we do, I have work every day. I haven't stopped working. God has blessed me with work, and work gives meaning, especially to men. I cannot tell you how important it is for a man to work. We define and process our emotions differently, and don't blame us for please don't shame us for having testosterone. But you put a young man to work, and he's gonna find the meaning of life. I guarantee. That's right.
Damn straight. Yeah, I can attest to that. Damn straight.
Yeah, bro.
Great way to end the show. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to throw you guys a little Kratos on the way out because I've already played the outro. Thank you, Paulie. Thank you,
Loki.
Understanding and not being like, you fucking dick, you forgot me. Oh shit.
Nah, I'm not like that, but it's all good.
All right, man. You have a great day. Everyone out there, have a great day. Have a great Tuesday. We will see you tonight on 7 Kinds of Mischief. We are going to be talking about the DC fandom event coming up this Saturday and what we are going to cover on that event. Everyone have a great one and take it easy today.
Peace, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.